Okay, today's question is about the shavings that comes from corn rings. I collect the shavings that comes from my corn rings. Now, this is how it happens. I take my deburring tool, this right here, and what I want to do is capture some of the silver that falls. Now, this ring that I have in front of me is a 90% Morgan dollar. And as you see, you have silver shavings. And what I do is I put this in a separate jar and I label it 90% silver. Okay. Then I also have one that's 0.99 fine silver that I put in this type of jar. Now, the question comes from David Pierce, one of my subscribers. Thanks, Dave, for this question because it definitely makes sense to ask. He asked the question, what is it worth him saving any of the clad quarters shavings? Well, it all depends. If you want to collect the clad silver, which is copper and other alloys that make up our everyday coins, you can put that to the side in another jar, right? And you can put your 90% shavings in a separate jar and your 0.99 fine silver. Now, this is why I would do it. If I save up enough silver to put into my little thing here, this right here is what I put my silver in. Check them out. Stone Face Man. Everyone say hello. The Stone Face Man. There you go. I will put all my silver there, and once it fills that up, this is the silver that I melt. Now, not all coin ring creators is going to melt their silver. So if I want to do a 0.99 fine silver, I use the pure silver in this. If I use 90% silver, I use this. But say for instance, I wanted to create something like a sterling silver or a 95% silver. You take a certain percentage of your clad coins shavings and your pure shavings here, and you can make a more sturdy ring if you're into making lost cast wax, if you're into making any Delft clay wax rings. You want to make a stronger silver because we all know 0.999 fine silver is a little softer, right? So I will only save my shavings if I want to mix it with other metals, right? If you get my drift on that point. Now, if you want a pure 0.999 fine silver shavings, I usually give this to my customers. I put it in a small container like so, like this. And what I do is when a client orders a ring, if I have a lot of shavings because I use it to, like I did here, to clean them edges off. Sometimes you take silver from it. So what I do, I give it back to the customer. It's a little gift. And that just shows that I'm trying to give you everything that you gave me back in value. And I put it in a nice little container along with the ring, and I present that back to the customer. But if I don't, I put all of the silver in separate bottles and I collect it for a later use along with my punches, the center punches of all the rings, and I use it for melt silver for a later project. I've done that before. And after a couple months, I combine maybe rings that that got destroyed, like this 90% silver JFK $half. I put that with the 90% silver and I melt it and I make 1 bar. And I usually do that for a giveaway, or I may even sell it. Nothing goes to waste. So you can collect your everyday clad quarter shavings if you want to mix it with other metals to make a higher percent. So instead of making a 90%, you can add a little bit with the 0.999, make it 92%, 98%, and make it a stronger ring, or you can make a nice silver pour. Dave, I hope that answered your question. This is what I do with my silver shavings, and also rings that you see that I destroyed. 90% silver, 80% silver. I keep it all, and I make something new out of it. Nothing goes to waste. Keep everything you can, okay? All right, this is JT Coin Rings, guys. If you're looking for coin rings, look inside the description below, and you'll see a quarter coin ring. This is 90% silver, and I can make it especially for you. Take care, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.